Hey, all my meal makers out there, what's going on? So today we are making a beautiful dish. We're making a Mediterranean bowl, right? And it's absolutely delicious. We're gonna take some pan-seared lamb. We're gonna put that on a bed of turmeric basmati rice, and we're gonna have a roasted fire tomato sauce to go with that, right? Then we're gonna top that with a fresh green bean and feta salad, and then top that with some homemade tzatziki. There's a lot of elements to this, but when you put it all together, it's absolutely delicious. It's gonna have the meat, it's gonna have the rice, the sauce, it's gonna have different textures, and it's just a really, really great dish. Have you ever went to a store and ordered like a gyro plate? Right? So this is the essence of a gyro plate without the pita bread. We're putting it all in a bowl. We're going to elevate it just a little bit. Now, Mother's Day is coming up. So this will be a perfect way to show the woman in your life who's a mother, whether it's your mother, whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, your baby mama, your sister. This is a perfect way to show them that you love them by cooking for them. You know, dads, I'm personally challenging the men out there. If you guys have kids, bring your kids in the kitchen, cook this really nice elevated dish for your wife. You know what I mean? If you don't have kids, cook this really nice elevated dish for your wife or your girlfriend or your boo, or like I said, your sister. But just show the women in your life that you love them. So we're about to sit here and make this meal. It does have a lot of components. Like I said, I'm gonna show you how to put each individual component together, show you how to plate this up, and it's gonna be delicious. So let's get ready to make this meal with Mika. You're gonna take your lamb shoulders, and we're going to do a quick marinade on them. So you're going to start with some sea salt, black pepper, chopped garlic, rosemary, and olive oil. So season front and back with the salt and pepper. Put your garlic on top of there, drizzle with the olive oil. Make sure you get it all in. Then you're going to put these in an airtight bag. And when you put them in the bag, you're going to put your fresh rosemary in there. Make sure you get all the garlic in there. And then you are going to squeeze the juice of a fresh lemon in there as well. And this lemon is going to help to tenderize that lamb. Get all the lemon in there, and then just go ahead and throw the lemon in the bag as well. While the meat is marinating, let's get started on the rice. So I have my pot already hot, and I am going to add 1.5 cups of chicken stock, and I've chopped up some garlic in here. So 1.5 cups of chicken stock with some garlic, and we're going to bring that to a boil. And once that comes to a boil, we are going to add our rice. Our pot has come to a boil. So this is 1.5 cups of chicken stock with chopped garlic. I'm going to add 1 cup of rice. I'm also going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper and about 1/4 teaspoon, you don't need a lot, of turmeric. And if you don't know, turmeric and black pepper goes hand in hand. So you always want to use these spices together. Put a little bit more turmeric in there, and I am going to turn this down to low, and I'm going to let this simmer for 20 minutes. For your tomato sauce, you're going to use some diced fire roasted tomatoes. You're going to take some fresh cut onions and some fresh chopped garlic, and you're going to put these in a blender, and you're going to pulse them a couple of times, not to liquefy the sauce, but to just thin it out a little bit. You still want chunks of tomatoes. You are going to put this in a saucepan, and you're going to season with some seasoned salt and some pepper, and then you're just going to let this cook on low for about 20 to 25 minutes, and it's going to be delicious. Let's make the tzatziki sauce. You're going to start with, I like to use an English cucumber because I like to use the skin of this cucumber. So make sure you rinse this off. The cucumber is nice and rinsed off. I'm going to show you how I dice mine. I love cucumber a lot of cucumber in my tzatziki. So I'm gonna put a really nice fine dice on these. So you want nice fine dice on your cucumber. And I like really nice chunks of cucumber in my tzatziki. So for some people that might be enough. Not for me. So I would say you're gonna put about a half a cup of cucumber in your tzatziki so it can be nice and chunky. So we have our cucumbers nice and diced. Right here, I have about 8 ounces of Greek yogurt. Put that cucumber in there. Yeah, put it all. I like mine chunky. Now, you can use less cucumbers if you want. Now, dill. Put dill. You're going to put about a 1/4 tablespoon of dill. A 1/4 teaspoon. Some pepper and salt to taste. It's all about your level. I like sea salt. And then you're going to put some fresh squeezed lemon juice in here. Ooh wee! Get those seeds out. Ooh wee! Look at that. Mix it up. That's sexy. That's sexy. Beautiful homemade tzatziki. Let's get to the next part. Let's check on our rice. So, you see the rice is done. What you want to do is you want to gently fluff it. You never want to stir your rice. It makes it mushy. You want to gently fluff it. All right, this part's done. Let's get started on the beans. So first, we're going to blanch these green beans. So bring a pot of water to boiling. You're going to heavily salt the water. And you're going to drop your green beans in here for approximately 2 minutes. After your beans have been blanching for about 2 minutes, we're going to take them and we're going to drop them in ice water. And what the ice water does is it stops the cooking because we want them to keep that beautiful green color. So remove them all, drop them in an ice bath. Now we're going to make this delicious salad. Let's make this green bean salad. So I got my beautiful green beans that have been blanched, and you see the difference is they're still beautiful and green. Now I'm going to just do a coarse chop on these. I'm just going to chop them 3 times, okay? Put them in my bowl. So go through. Now if you want to chop yours smaller, go ahead and chop them smaller. But I still want to be able to bite them and have a nice texture. You know, I gotta bite into it. So I know I said 3 times. That was 4. I know. I don't need y'all to count. I know how to count. So almost done. So see, those are already chopped. Those. Let me chop them. All right, so we got these beautiful green beans. To these green beans, I'm going to add some red onions, some diced red onion. And this is the fun part, feta cheese. Ooh wee! I love feta cheese. And you know, what is a gyro without that good feta, honey? Okay? So the more feta, the better for me. So I'm going to load this up with feta cheese. Oh my gosh. I just want to eat this right now, like right out the bowl. I'm not joking. Okay? I'm going to eat it all. So load that with the feta cheese. I'm gonna season it with just a little sea salt. You always gotta season your food. A little pepper, right? Sprinkle some fresh lemon juice in there. Y'all know that look delicious. You get all that lemon juice. And then I'm just gonna hit it with just a tinge of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. Stir that all together. Yeah, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. And this is gonna go on top of our lamb. It's gonna add some texture. And speaking of lamb, let's get ready to cook this lamb and put this dish together. We're about to sear this lamb. The secret to having a nice sear is having a smoking hot skillet. So my skillet has been preheating. I'm gonna drop some oil in here. I love to use my cast iron because, I mean, it's just wonderful. I'm gonna mix that oil around. Now, after your lamb marinates, you still need to take it out and let it get room temperature. So I'm gonna take it straight from the bag. You hear that sear? Ooh! And I'm gonna drop all this. I'm gonna drop all the seasonings in here with it. I want these to cook in here with it. All the garlic, the rosemary. And we're gonna sear this for about 6 minutes on each side to get a medium rare. Now, if you want it done a little bit more, you're gonna sear it a little bit longer. So I'm gonna cook this to like a medium. No, I'm gonna do a medium. I'm gonna do a medium today. I'm feeling like doing a medium today. So 6 minutes on each side. We're gonna come back, flip it. It's gonna be delicious. It should be looking like this. So I flipped it. It has that nice crust around the edge. It's been sitting here in all this good delicious herbs. You know, every now and then I pick up that good lemon, squeeze some of that juice, put it back. 6 more minutes. Then you're gonna let it, when you take it out, you're gonna let it rest for about 5 minutes. You're gonna slice it up. Listen, I'm ready to eat. So the lamb has been resting. And you can tell when it's properly rested because the juice will still be on the meat and not all over the plate. So we're going to slice this. And I like to slice mine at an angle. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You talk about a perfect, look at that. Look at that. So I want to do a nice medium, not a medium rare. But look at that, juicy, delicious. So, you know, you cook it how you want to at home to the temperature. And we're gonna keep slicing. That bone right there, that bone is flavor, okay? That's why I like the shoulders, because it has that nice bone. I'm gonna suck that bone later. I ain't lying. For presentation purposes, I ain't gonna put it on a plate. But I'm gonna eat that meat off that bone. Think I'm lying when I ain't? I ain't lying. So, we're gonna cut this all the way down. There's gonna be a little bit fat at the end, don't worry about it. I'm gonna trim that fat. I wanna get as much meat off here as possible. All right? Let's get ready to plate. Let me get that meat off that bone. And you see that? Beautiful, juicy lamb. So, let's plate this. Let me move this to the side. So I got a nice kind of shallow bowl dish for this. So we're gonna start with that beautiful sauce. And the sauce has reduced down, it's been cooking this whole time. So I'm gonna take this, and I love this sauce. It goes great with the rice. So I'm gonna put a nice helping of sauce on this plate, okay? Ooh, yeah, all right? So the key to plating is all about layering. We're gonna put the sauce on there. We're gonna take our nice, beautiful, fluffy rice. Put a nice, big, healthy amount of rice on there. Okay. We ain't watching carbs today. We ain't watching carbs today. We going in. Then we're going to take this beautiful meat that we sliced. Set that directly on top of the rice. Put a couple more pieces on there. Okay. Then we're going to take this lovely tzatziki. Ooh, this tzatziki. We're going to go ahead, sprinkle me, man. Anybody know about that? We're going to sprinkle a little bit of that on top. Then you're going to take this gorgeous green bean salad. We're just going to throw that up there. Don't worry if they fall down. Just pick them back up. And put a little bit more. I don't got enough feta. I don't got enough feta for me. Pick that back up. And then if you want to, take a little bit of that rosemary that you cook your meat in. And we can add that as a garnish. And voila, there we go. Let's get ready to taste this. Y'all know I gotta taste this, right? Y'all know I gotta taste this. So here's the finished product. This, I mean, it turned out amazing. So this is how you eat. I ain't gotta tell you how to eat, but like I like to do is get my rice, sop up that sauce, get my my lamb, some of that tzatziki, get a little potato. It's gonna get messy. One bite. That's good. It literally tastes like a gyro in the bowl. A little bit more upscale. Get a little more. And sometimes lamb can be gamey, so that roasted tomato sauce takes away that gaminess of the lamb. This meal is delicious. So I hope y'all have fun. Thank you for making meals with Mika. I'll holla.